September of 1985, debuted as a sales director in February of 1989. She has 96 star consultant orders under her belt. She's earned 15 cars in her Mary Kay career, and 9 of those are Cadillacs. She's been on the court of personal sales 5 times, and get this, y'all, her unit has earned 21 unit clubs. Wow. 21 unit clubs. She's been a double star 3 times, and her highest unit circle is the $700,000 Circle of Excellence.
Yeah.
So she's been on a few sales director trips. Her highest unit retail commission is over, her highest unit retail, not commission, her highest unit retail production for her unit over $73,000 in 1 month. And her highest director's commission, her highest director's check, over $10,000. She is from Valdosta, Georgia. Please give it up for future executive senior sales director, Cleta Colson.
Well, I want to congratulate my unit, my area. Up front, you guys look so awesome, and the cheetah flowers, and you guys are why any director is up here is because of a fabulous unit in a fabulous area. So thank you. You guys are the best and the bomb, and I love you very much. Well, what I want to tell you, Go Give is a special area. Do y'all know there are more people in the Go Give area that are going to be on stage at seminar than any other national area? Because sometimes you think, well, I don't have a national. Listen how many times they go, and from the Go Give area, and from the Go Give area, and from the Go Give area. And I think it's because women in the Go Give area are leaders, they're self-starters, and they know if anybody's going to do it, it's got to be them that's going to do it, right? I mean, sometimes you're like, you maybe think, oh, I wish I had a national. Well, then you need to be one. Or you need to help your sales director be one, right? And so that's just the way it is. We're in this area, and I so appreciate the staff for having a Go Give workshop that is so inexpensive for us to go to. And I applaud you for taking your Saturday out. To pay $40 is so little for us to get the training that we have had today. Don't you feel blessed? I mean, that is absolutely. Well, as they announced, I've been Mary Kay for 28 years. September, actually. It's hard for me to believe. I've met Mary Kay in person and got to actually go and sit down and be trained by her. My national sales director was Alma Gaines, and then it was Idell Moffett, who lived in Dallas. And so we had several events in Dallas where Mary Kay would actually show up in a small room with about 30 people and get at the microphone and teach us. It's incredible, really, to think about that. And so I learned so much through the years from her. And, a lot of the things that she taught everything that she taught still holds true today. And my journey has just been awesome with, I can't even tell you how much fun. When Connie did the thing, close your eyes and, erase all the Mary Kay, it made me want to cry. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm not a cute crier. Some people cry, I get little tears, they just look beautiful. I'm an ugly crier. So I don't really want to get up here and cry about it, so I'm not going to talk about it. But it really, when you've been in the company so long, it is in your heart, and it's your life. It really is. I had someone from an insurance company talk to me yesterday at a business expo, or 2 nights ago. They said, what can I do to get you in my company? I said, nothing. He goes, I'm telling you, you don't know how much money you can make. I said, I already make plenty of money. I know, but you can't even imagine. I said, this is who I am. This is part of my life. I said, I don't want to do anything else. And I don't. And so when you feel that way, you're sold out on Mary Kay. And that's what I want to talk to you a little bit about. When I became a sales director, I was only 26 years old, and I had big dreams. One of them was to be in a pink Cadillac before I was 30. And I thought, I just want to be in a pink Cadillac before I was 30. I won the grand cheaper car, which at the time was a Ford Escort wagon, and it replaced my 8-year-old car that had not even a gas pedal, it just had like a little stick and no pedal. It was awful. I took it to the junkyard. I was so happy to be in a Mary Kay car. And so, but I wanted to win that pink Cadillac. And so I won the Cadillac at 29 years old, like the month before I turned 30. And then I thought, okay, 30 years old, I want to be a national sales director by the time I'm 40. Because back then, the nationals we looked on were older people. Of course, probably because I was 30. Then the 40s were older to me. Now it's like not so much, as young people. But you know, at that time, you thought of the national sales director level as a retirement level, you know. But now, women that are in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s are national sales directors. So, I mean, and women are coming in and doing it in 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years. So, you know, you may have been in the company a long, long time, or you may have been in the company a month. National sales director and top director trips are for you. You can do it too. So anyway, back then I thought I had plenty of time. I mean, my goal was to do it in 10 years. And so I decided to, you know, to work, and then all of a sudden, you know, it didn't come true, didn't come true, didn't come true. You know, I'm working. And then have you ever been around some people that have big goals, and then you kind of decided not to make any, and it almost gets on your nerves when they start talking about their big goals, and you're like, you almost want to go, you're not going to make it because you didn't make it. And really, and then you start getting jealous of them and envy. You know, pride and envy, you know, kills people, right? And so you like, it just gets on your nerves because they're so excited. Well, you know, we've all been in that place in Mary Kay. Maybe you're not in the spot that you want to be in, or you set a goal a million times and you haven't made it. And I'm here to tell you that by being consistent and taking that risk, that you all can be in the goals that you really want to be. I opened a piece of Dove chocolate a few minutes ago, and it says, keep the promises you make to yourself. Isn't that great, Dove? So smart. You know, you eat chocolate to get a wisdom. I eat it only for the wisdom. But you know, I want to talk to you today. I can tell you more about my story, but I want to talk to you about being consistent in your business. Rena Target, National Sales Director, that passed away a few months ago, who I just love dearly, she talked about not being a Zoom eater. A Zoom eater is someone that gets in their Mary Kay business, and I mean, they're zooming. They are going. They are running hard. They're booking. They're talking to everybody, and then they stop. And they just stop. They stop. They don't do anything. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 months, till career conference. And then they're going. Woo! They're going. They're running. And then they stop. And it's just up, down, up, down. The husband wants to kill them, you know, because they're like, you're not making any money, you're not doing anything, because you're starting, stopping, right? So consistent effort is what's going to keep you from that. And it's not killing yourself every day with Mary Kay. It's doing something little every single day towards your goal. You know, Weight Watchers, if you've ever done Weight Watchers, they like you to lose 1 or 2 pounds a week, which doesn't sound very much when you feel like you're starving yourself. But if you think about 1 or 2 pounds a week over 3 months, you've lost 12 to 24 pounds. That's 2 or 3 dress sizes. Same thing in Mary Kay. If you do a little bit every single week, you're going to be so surprised how much you'll do with your business. I was going for the top director trip for 25 years. That is a long time. I put every single solitary top director trip poster up on my wall. I mean, if it was Paris, woo, I was all about Paris. If it was Monaco, let's go to Monaco. I didn't know where these places were. If it was Greek Isles, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to cruise. Every year, put them up, put a little face on, take them down. Put them up, take them down, put them up, take them down, over and over and over and over until finally, you know, I got a vision. The Lord said, go to China. Really, you know what? Sometimes there's something happening, you're like, I'm going to do it this year. I mean, I'm talking about it, and not that I didn't try, but you know, you have different things that happen to you, and you're not consistent. You're not doing the things you need to do to get where you need to go. And so, when they announced China and the 50th year anniversary, he said I've been on several top director trips. Wrong. I have been on one. The first one was China, and it was 3 or 4 weeks ago. It was in September. And I'm going to tell you what happened on that trip. I got there, and I got on the plane in Valdosta, Georgia. Little tiny plane. And I thought, I cannot believe I am flying to China. I mean, a 28-hour trip to meet women like Joanne Berglund and all the top directors and all the nationals that I had looked up to for years. And that I was going to be among those women. It was surreal. And the fact that Mary Kay paid for everything. And that I was there on the day, September the 13th, on the 50th anniversary with all the top people in the company. You know, it really does just make you want to cry. And when you work so hard at something, and then you achieve it, and you say, what could it be as good as they say? It was better than they say. And what I found out is those women are just like me. And they were just like you. You know, those women forgot things at home. They had children crisis. They had husband issues. I mean, all of them are just like us, but here's the difference. They were positive, upbeat, godly, friendly, encouraging. These women had the best attitudes. They took me in as if I had been there for years and years and years. They are not the kind of people that you're thinking, oh, you know, they're going to look down on me because it's the first top director trip, or maybe they think they're better than me. They were so encouraging, and they would be encouraging to you just like I would be encouraging to you if I see you in Maui, you know? And so sometimes you may sit there and think, I don't have to have a husband, I can't go to top director trip. I said, I don't have a husband either. I got about 10 of their husbands to take my picture. And so, you know, that don't matter. You know, you say my husband's negative, I wouldn't want to take him on a top director trip. You know, you take him on a $40,000 trip, he's going to be positive, right? I mean, you can switch men around in a lot of different ways. And so, you know, they don't have one single thing that you don't have. They just work their business consistently. So what I want to share with you is just a simple way, and it's called the Ballot Challenge, B-A-L-L-O-T. And in case you don't get all this down, I have a little website. It's just my name, CletaColson.com, C-L-E-T-A, Colson.com. And you can find this little challenge. You can print it out on my website under weekly conference call. It's the very first one because I knew y'all would ask me. And it's just a little thing to keep up with your daily activity. And so the B stands for one book, one new appointment a day. This is something you're going to do every day. Okay? Book one new appointment a day. A stands for affirmation. Say your affirmation this week 5 to 10 times a day. Whatever it is, your affirmation. Write it down, a positive affirmation. L is leads. Get 3 new leads a day. L is listen, the next L. Listen to a CD or a Mary Kay video, something positive every day. O is for own up. Be accountable. Pick a power partner before you leave the room today, one of your consultant girlfriends that has goals like you do, and be accountable to her that you're going to do this. And then every day check in. And then the last one is team building. Make one team building attempt a day. You can print this out, and all you do is every single day, you just go, did I do it today? Check. Got my booking. Check. Did my leads? Check. Did my one team building appointment. And little tiny things like this every single day are going to get you to where you need to be. And so I want to close with that we are looking, your sales directors are looking for 2 types of people. Women that are willing and women that are capable. And here's what we know. If you apply everything that you learned this weekend, we know you're capable. We already know that. Are you willing? Are you willing to keep the promises that this little dove thing, the promises that you made to yourself? If you are willing to do that and step out of your comfort zone and risk failure to have something great happen to you, I promise you, you can be in New Orleans with all of us. You can be on the top sales director trip. There is no reason why. I mean, when I was there, I thought, I am never missing one again. I mean, I cannot even tell you how awesome the company is. And if you're not sold out 100% on Mary Kay, I just challenge you to take it from people that have been in for 28 years. I'm not a stupid person. I have got a degree in computers. I could have got any job I wanted to, but this is where I choose to have my career. And it's the best thing you will find out there. So be bold and make it a great thing right here, and I will see you at the top. Thank you.
And I'm with Cleta. I only eat Dove chocolates for the wisdom. How to remember that. Cannot leave my head. I love that. Well, let's do a stage call here real quick, because we want to meet our on-target beauty consultants and sales directors in the court of